Welcome to the deep dive.
Yeah.
So you know the feeling, you're scrolling online, and then you see it, the deal that seems, well, just too good to be true.
hmm
Today, it's the FamFree Ease Blooming Ultra Soft Front Closure Bra. The marketing it's everywhere.
It's very aggressive. You've got this huge 80% off sale.
And that ticking clock, the last day countdown, that gives you anxiety.
Right.
So our mission today is to figure out, is this thing legit? Or is it just a clever setup to get you to click buy before you can think?
And the appeal is obvious, you know? It's hitting on two really key things people want: comfort and convenience.
Totally. The whole front clasp thing, no more fumbling with hooks in the back.
Exactly. They're selling ease. They're selling a simple solution, and they're saying it's made of this ultra soft cotton.
Okay, but that's where the question mark comes in for me. If it's so great, why the huge immediate 80% markdown? It just feels off.
It does. And that's the first clue. You have this really aggressive marketing, but then when you go looking for actual customer feedback, it's almost silent. And let's talk about that ultra soft cotton claim for a second.
Yeah.
Well, for a bra to be truly ultra soft, but also hold its shape and last, it usually needs something more than just cotton. You're looking at blends, like modal, or some high-grade synthetics for that stretch.
So just saying cotton might be a way to...
It might be a clue about the manufacturing cost. You know, it helps them justify that giant discount.
Okay, so let's get into the legitimacy. Is FamFree even a real company?
It is, yeah. The domain exists.
Yeah.
And we actually found one independent site that did an assessment on their domain.
What did it say?
They gave it a trust score of 72 out of 100.
72. Huh. What does that even mean? Is that good? Bad?
It's right in the middle. The site categorized it as trusted but verify.
Trusted but verify.
So what that tells us is it's probably not an outright scam. You know, they're not just going to steal your credit card info and disappear.
Okay, that's a relief.
But that missing 28 points, that likely points to logistical risk.
What kind of risk?
Things like really slow shipping, maybe difficult customer service, a nightmare return process. It often signals a drop shipping model.
So they're selling a real product,
Yeah.
but they don't actually handle it. They're just the middleman.
Precisely. They aren't managing the warehouse or the quality control.
Which makes the fact that we can't find any third-party reviews even more of a big deal.
It's the critical missing piece.
So the verdict seems to be, the product is real, but you're basically gambling on the quality and the service.
Absolutely. And this is where you, the buyer, have to be really diligent and not just the generic keep your receipts advice.
Wait, what do you mean? Checking the return policy is like rule number one, right?
It is, but you have to understand the specific trap these kinds of sellers set up. They rely on what I call the economics of frustration.
The economics of frustration. Go on.
Think about it. Their return policy often makes you pay for the return shipping. And sometimes there's a hefty restocking fee. So that could easily be, what, $15, $20?
Yeah.
Especially if it has to be shipped internationally. If you only paid $19 for the bra in the first place.
You're not going to pay $15 to send it back. You just lose the money anyway.
Exactly. It's financially pointless to return it. They're counting on that. That's why you have to nail the sizing before you buy, because you can't rely on an easy exchange.
Wow. So you're not really buying an 80% off bra. You're buying a gamble, and the low price is the main feature, not a bonus.
That's a great way to put it. This whole thing is a perfect lesson in how to see past that scarcity marketing.
Yeah, it really is.
And it leaves you with a really important question to think about. When you see a company pushing an 80% discount and a ticking clock, you have to ask yourself, are you actually getting a great value? Or is that massive price cut just there to hide the true cost of the homework you're now required to do? It makes you wonder how much trust we put in these tactics when there's no real data to back it up.